Welcome to Speaking of Animals. I'm your host, Jackie Howard. On today's episode, we're going to be showcasing two very bonded wild burros who were rounded up by the Bureau of Land Management. These two wild burros were part of a Bureau of Land Management roundup and removed from the only home they ever knew. These bonded females had gone up for adoption 3 times, and eventually, an interested buyer wanted to purchase only one. We couldn't bear the possibility of these two being separated after all they had been through. Sophie and Vita are now safe at the Cape Animal Sanctuary, and we have watched them absolutely transform from the scared, very wild burros they once were. We love watching the synchronicity they have with one another, and we're so glad that they will live a beautiful life together, free from any more suffering. Now let's backtrack for just a moment because I want to give you a little insight into these BLM roundups. Ranchers who graze their cattle and sheep on public land view these wild horses and burros as competition. So they push for these mass roundups so that they can essentially clear the land to maximize livestock grazing. This federal management agency rounds up thousands of wild burros and horses by helicopter or roping. This often leads to death or major injury due to the stress and exhaustion that these animals face. Wild horses and burros who survive roundups are stockpiled in government holding facilities. Those who can't be adopted or auctioned off are sentenced to a lifetime of being warehoused in long-term holding facilities. At the worst, wild horses and burros end up in the slaughter pipeline. Sophie and Vita have formed deep friendships with the other rescued burros and donkeys in the herd. They boss the caregivers around together, eat together, play together, and despite all they have been through individually, the rescued herd has become a family. It's taken time for Sophie and Vita to warm up to humans, but with time, lots of love and patience, we've been able to gain their trust. It has truly been magnificent to watch their transformation. Sophie and Vita now are some of the first donkeys to welcome you to the equine pasture and love scratches, kisses, and love. Hi. Sophie and Vita are still deeply bonded and spend most of their time together with the other donkeys. Their loyalty towards one another is as synchronized as their movements. It's been a true honor to care for them. Learn what you can do for wild burros and horses. Go to www.americanwildhorsecampaign.org. To learn more about Cape's Burro Rescue Program, please visit our website at www.capeanimals.org. Thank you for tuning in. See you soon.